Okay, so we haven't done this in a couple of weeks, but we are going back to a Chromebook activity. So in front of you, you see the entire page of Gemara that we've been working on so far this year. Daf Kaf Aleph Amud Aleph in Masechet Megillah. Very good. I'm sure you knew that answer. So far we're gonna zone in a second, but we've been covering from the third parak, which starts right over here, the word Hakore. And let's zoom in for a little bit over here. The red markings indicate the piece of Gemara that we've done so far. Now we covered this entire Mishnah over here, around 15 lines or so, and we've covered now the first 3 lines of the Gemara, which taught us that when you read from the Torah, a person needs to be standing from the pasuk Ve'ata po amod imadi. Hashem said to Moshe, "You stand with me." Hashem was teaching Moshe Torah. He says, stand here with me, implying that when you read Torah or teach Torah, you should be standing. And we talked a few weeks ago about the halacha lemasa, meaning practically, what am I supposed to do nowadays? Do I have to stand for Torah reading? Do I not have to stand? So you can look back at your notes. We talked about that from the lens of the Shulchan Aruch, the Ramah, the Mishnah Brura, and we gave different answers for that question. We're moving along right now to the next statement of everyone's favorite, Rabbi Abau. Now, when you meet with me tomorrow, or if you've already met with me in the group, in the station that's learning with me, we're going to deal with the translations of this next piece of text. But for today, what we're going to be doing is highlighting the different sections of the Gemara. So again, between the red lines, that's a section that you've already done before. Today, and right now, as I get a new color out, we'll try, what color? Maybe there's a light blue color. So from the words Ve'amar Rabbi Abau, we're doing until the words Batel Kavod Torah. So until right here. Let's see if I can just extend that line a little bit. Beautiful. Okay, so we're doing these 1, 2, 3, almost 4 lines of text we're going to be covering today. So you'll be doing the translations with me, but for today I want us to be able to highlight the different types of steps that a Gemara has, or the different components, the different parts of a Gemara. So if you see on your side, I actually already prepared this before. I'm learning some new tricks with these videos. You're going to take 4 different color highlighters out, a yellow, a blue, a pink, and a green. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to highlight every time the Gemara introduces a new statement, a new teaching from a Braita, a Mishnah, any type of statement that a Tana or a Mora is teaching, you're going to highlight it yellow. Anytime the Gemara asks a question on a statement or points out a contradiction, or an attack question, any type of question, we're going to highlight blue. Anytime we get to an answer, right? Any section of the Gemara that answers a question, we're going to highlight it purple or pink. And anytime the Gemara brings a proof to support an answer that it's already given, so again, the answer you're going to highlight pink. But if the Gemara then supports it by quoting another Braita or quoting another Machloket to support it, we're going to highlight that green. And these are the different colors we're going to be using from this point on. Yellow for statement, blue for question, pink for answer, green for proof. Okay? What we're going to cover right now is the new section. So from this red mark to the blue. And on your own, you're going to do the previous section from red to red. Okay? So take out your highlighter. And you should be in your packet on page number 15. Okay, what I'd like you to do first is let's read this Gemara together. I'm going to translate as we go along. I'm not expecting you at this point to understand every single translation, every single word and what it's translated into. That I'm not expecting yet. What I am expecting is at this point you're able to understand the basic flow of the Gemara, understand what's going on, and be able to highlight it these different colors after we finish. And for this one, I'm actually going to give you the answers as we go along. Okay. Ve'amar Rabbi Abau. Rabbi Abau said, and you should be following along on that piece of Gemara on page 15 in the packet, which shows you inside. Minayin l'rav shelo yashav al gabe mita v'yeshna l'talmido al gabe karka. So Rabbi Abahu says, how do I know? From where do I know that a teacher, a rav, a teacher, is not allowed to sit on a couch, v'yeshna l'talmidav al gabe karka, and he's not allowed to teach his student who's sitting on the floor? So again, the question is, how do I know, or from where is it derived? Right, the word minayin, which you've seen before. From where is it derived? What pasuk teaches me that a teacher is not allowed to be sitting on a couch while his students are kind of sitting on the floor? You can't be on different levels. Shenemar, because it says, Ve'ata po amodi madi. We have that same pasuk again that taught us before that you have to stand during Torah reading. Now this pasuk is a proof, right? It's a proof that, or an answer, that you need to be standing, you need to be on the same level when you're teaching someone. So the rabbi can't be on a couch and like sitting all comfortably, and the student's on the floor. Everyone, if you look at Rashi, which is actually on your sheet, on page 15, Shelo Yashav al Gabe Amita. Just look on your sheet for a second. I mean, I'll point to it in the actual Gemara over here, but you just have it on your sheet. Ela o shnaim al gabe amita, o shnaim al gabe karka. Right? Either both have to be on the couch, or both have to be on the floor, which means you have to be on equal foot, which is a beautiful concept. The respect that a teacher has to show their students, everyone has to kind of be on the same level. So I'll explain maybe why I stand when I teach. I just need maybe a little more energy. But really, you're supposed to be on equal grounds, not you sitting all comfortably, the teacher, and the students on the floor sitting there uncomfortably. Okay. Tanu Rabbanan, the rabbis now teach. The rabbis taught us in a Braita, Miyamot Moshe ve'ad Rabban Gamliel. So the rabbis taught from the days of Moshe until Rabban Gamliel, the great sage, Lo hayu lamdin Torah ela miumad. People only learned Torah standing, right? If you were learning Torah, you were doing it standing up. No one was sitting. No one was reclining. If you were learning, the Beit Midrash was packed with standing people. But Mishameit Rabban Gamliel, from the time that Rabban Gamliel passed away, Yarad Choli Leolam, almost like a sickness fell over the world, or maybe like a laziness fell over the world. Vahayu lamdin Torah miyushav. And that's when things changed, where people only learned Torah sitting. Vahainu ditnan, and this is what we learn in a Mishnah, Mishameit Rabban Gamliel batel kavo Torah. From the time that Rabban Gamliel passed away, the honor of Torah was nullified, stopped. Kavod Torah, the honor of Torah, stopped after Rabban Gamliel passed away, where people no longer could stand when they were learning Torah. Now everyone had to sit. So in a way, the honor of the Torah was diminished after Rabban Gamliel passed away. Okay, so we have this now, these 4 lines of text. Let's try to highlight these different words using our 4 categories: statement, question, answer, proof. I'm going to help you along this time because we haven't translated all these words. I'm sure you don't remember exactly where we stopped each part. But let's try to do this together. Okay, we'll take out our trusty yellow to start things off. As we click on video number 2, you'll be able to see as we start highlighting each of these sections together.